Hi, guys. Sorry about that. I had to find our instructions for tonight. And hi, Sharon. I hope that everybody can hear me good. I'm just going to get the link so that I can put it on our scrapbook group on Facebook. So let me pull this up and get everything, hopefully. So there will be a moment of silence. Yay. Okay. Turn that one off. Get over here. So, hi everybody. I want to show you really quick. If you love Betty's, this is the last of our flip books with Betty. We did the winter, and I'm going to be doing the spring with you. And I just wanted to show you another upcoming class in April. Two things. I walked out of the store without the date, but this will be online tomorrow. So, two things for spring that I'm doing is with the Bella Boulevard and just because collection, because it's so cute. We're going to make two different cards, very interactive cards though, very fun cards that are going to be really awesome. When you need that really special card and enjoy today. So we're going to be creating this in the store, and then I'll also this will be a kit, and it's such a reasonably priced kit, but look how stinking adorable it is. So these will be online tomorrow. Like I said, though, if you are local, how cute. This will be done right inside of our West Haven store and will be on the website. We'll even be creating the little envelopes. And we'll even be creating the box. Again, super special, especially if you have, just something very special that happened, or, you just need that extra special birthday card, or just because. That's what the collection's called, by Bella Boulevard. Super cute. And it's a nice weight, so it creates really awesome cards. And then you do have a place here for if you wanted to add white cardstock for a sentiment, or you can just, now it will display. So this will also be super cute if you're wanting to do a wedding card, or just because that's what the collection's called. So this is Bella Boulevard, just because. And we will create the little box, because you do have to have a box for this one. Okay, so we got the advertisement out of the way, right? And everybody, you guys can hear me good? Hello. I hope everybody can hear me really good. Everybody is into these really fun mugs. And look at the one I found, Paws and Kisses. How stinking cute is that one? And I needed coffee because I fell asleep up in the recliner and I didn't mean to. Diane, you must have read my mind because I was thinking about you today. In fact, I hadn't seen you in a bit, it seems like. So tonight, and I did put the link up above, and it is so it's on the main page for YouTube here. And I'll put it down here. So I have a few of these kits left. And for those of you who did the winter flip with me and Betty, if you recall, we did this kit and we sold out, and then Betty made a few more and we sold out of all of those. So this is really a fun project because I don't have this one for spring with me. Yeah, I walked out of the store without that also. I went to get business cards because I'm leaving for Creativation this soon. And well, guess what? I forgot the book. But it's very similar. We did do a little bit different sizing on a few things. This is the winter. And I think they are completely sold out. The winter is. but we're going to recreate it, but with different elements and different beautiful things with the simple stories. And I'm trying not to rustle the bag. And so if you have this kit is packed. So let me show you what one of the kits look like. I've been working on another project. My desk is loaded. There are so many fun things coming. So inside of your bag, Betty's kits, if you've never experienced one and this is your first time, you will love it. So you get your frames, and these frames are absolutely beautiful. Simple Stories did great with this line. And then we have our chipboard clusters. Now, Betty did this one a little different. Everything is not paper clipped on. And because we sold so many, she said, "Do you think it'd be okay?" And I said, "Absolutely. I can do this online." And if you purchase the kit, you also did get an email with the photos of each one. So this little baggie, I'm going to sit to my left. This is what we're going to be putting on each page. Usually Betty would be paper clipping it on everything. And I told her, no, we can do this. That's a lot of work. Your metal ring template, isn't that cool? You even get a template. So this is for an 8x8. So you need to hold on to this because you're going to use this a lot. So maybe put this in your binder somewhere that you do put your supplies, because this is a great tool just to have. And let's go ahead and look at this baggie of ribbons with your rings. Okay, she cuts everything for us and just gets it all ready for us. So I'll put that kind of out of the way up here. Like I said, I'm working on a couple of different projects and didn't have time to clean up. Then we have the acetate that will be our cover. And it's a very nice Doodlebug acetate. So you're going to see some combining of different things with the Doodlebug acetate. Just love. You know what? I think somebody told me, and I didn't know this, but I don't think Doodlebug has a protective liner. And I'm looking and looking. No, I don't think it does. So we had an email, and I've used this, and I'm going to double check just to be sure. Okay, there is not a double liner. You know how sometimes your acetate will have a liner? So you don't have to worry about pulling that out. So I'll put that aside. And then at the bottom, I do need to move our foam. So we'll move that to the side. And then you're going to see your book. The chipboard is cut, but the thing is, she did add everything. Well, not everything. I'm sorry. She added the papers and the pockets and a few of the things as to where they went. So you will have a few things paper clipped. And as you can see, so we do have some items there. Okay, maybe I don't want anything to stick, so yeah, if you find you're sticking, it's because of another paper clip. So don't just grab it and pull. Don't just grab and pull. And it does cascade in size. Now, these, you've got this pile of extra papers. And you even have a piece of acetate. And you'll see in here, we use it. I'm pretty sure. I have never done Betty's book like this where it wasn't all attached. So we're kind of in this together. And we are going to start with this one right here. And it is your smallest one. It is 6x6. And then I will be inking all around the edges of my book. And you can use any color you like. I'm just using my go-to. And you could use a green, you could use a pink, you could use a soft linen, um, just about any color. I'm just going to see if I do have a linen. Pink's too pink. Oh, let me show you this one. I was thinking even a blue, but I don't know. This is the French ultra. Oh, never mind. When you take it and then you open it, you're like, oh, yeah. So always open your ink and double check. So we'll just go ahead. I'm going to use my tea rose because that one looks good. So that's the one I'll use is the tea rose. All right, let's get started. So like I said, I'm going to start here with my first one. And I'm going to go ahead and open the frames, and I'm just going to take everything out. And our first frame is going to be this darling. Oh, it's so cute. So our darling bunny is going to sit right on top. We are going to need to get into our bag because there is a garden gate that has been die cut. So if you have a sorting tray, and I'll grab my pizza tray so that I mean my puzzle. And if you've already bought the puzzle sorter, you know it's the most amazing thing that you use all the time. So we have these really cute tabs, curly cues, greenery, fencing. And it looks like our fencing is more than one piece. Oh, you even have a brad. Looks like to put our little things together. Some bunnies, some greenery. Put my curly cues. So I'm just going to do just a little bit of sorting. Tanya did say the winter one I show in the beginning is sold out. We have our bunnies and butterflies. Cute bunnies. There we go. Got a Wilbur. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay, I was looking at this thinking, why are we doing a butterfly that is Christmas? But look at that. The other side of Bella Boulevard, it may be Christmas, but it's perfect on that side. Oh, you know what? It's going to be storming in Utah also. And we're not supposed, well, the snow isn't going to last. Thank goodness. All right, let's take a look here at our fence because it looks like we have some different, and okay, we have two that we'll be using somewhere. But this one, it looks like it does come in two pieces. Okay, so we will be putting this one together. And it's just for our decoration. So we can go ahead and put our little embellishments to the side, and we can go ahead and grab our chipboard here. And I'm holding the back. Okay, looks like we just have put those aside. Those are for the back. That's for the back. This is for the front. Is it fading in and out? Oh, let me change microphones. Let's see what happens. Oh, wait a minute. This is the one I can't change a microphone. For me, it is. Okay, let me, let's try that. Does that help any? I hope, yeah, I don't like my vape. I don't know what to do. You guys, we go through this every time. And I wish I could say my equipment is old and faulty, but I don't know. Tanya, are you still out there with us? Is it fading in and out? Well, no, I'm not. If I restart, I lose everything that I just did. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue, we're just going to glue the pattern papers down, and I'm going to glue, um, if you have your guide that was emailed to you, you'll, it's very hard to see the pictures. Not you, me, not you, me. Oh, you need to restart. I'm sorry, Tian. I misunderstood what you were saying. Well, I'm sorry. I don't want you to do that either, but I'm not. This is a really fun one of those Friday projects, but with me heading out for Creativation, I wanted to get it done before I leave. Because I know with spring, this is our first week of spring, everybody. Okay, I did put the closed caption on. Do you have to put them, Marie? Do you have to put closed captioning on your side? I did put them on when I set up my video. I don't know. No, Creativation is for us to go and see all the new products and to see new retailer or to see the wholesalers. So it's, yeah, it's only open to stores. So no booth for me. Finally, though, it's been a lot of years that we haven't had live shows. And when they did have live shows, nobody was going. And so I'm excited to go. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and ink right now. I'll be inking the other side also. Oh, one thing I'm going to trim. I want to trim that off the top. Oh, okay. See, so if you can, I think you can put your closed captioning on. I'm not sure how you do that on YouTube from your device. I wish I'd put it on there to have it automatic, but I'll leave that out. So if anybody knows how, you just holler and that will help us all. When I'm inking the paper, I'm also inking the chipboard. And these are fun. You can actually make them any size you like. We're just starting with the 6x6. Like I said, there's no written like measurements for this. With these flip books, you can kind of make them your own. But one mistake we did on the winter is I'm going to go ahead and mat the back. Remember, it was kind of bumpy when we flipped it. So I will be matting the back. And if you notice, the paper looks almost the same. Well, it is on one side, but we're going to flip it over. And I want the beautiful plaid and green at the top. So we'll go ahead and lay down our matting, and then we will start decorating the front side. And one thing that you're going to see me use your guide for is to make sure we leave room for the holes. So one thing I think I'm going to do this time that I didn't do last. I might punch that hole. Okay, up in the upper right-hand corner, you should be able to, let's see what those 3 buttons do. I gotta pop out chat. Nope. Hi, Julie. So it looks like this paper is fine. I don't need to trim it. I just want to go ahead and ink the edges. So I want to grab the guide. And we know the guide is 8 inches long. I'm not going to punch it, I decided, but I'm going to take my pencil and I do want to make a mark. Oh, thank you. I'm just going to make a mark so that I know this frame needs to sit so that we have room for that hole. Now, one thing you're going to notice is some of your items may hang over, and that's what you want because that gives it a really cool look. And this is one thing that you can do with those extra pieces of paper. Right here is you can go ahead and mat the back. Now, I'm not 100% sure which ones, but I'm almost 100% sure we don't use any of it. I'm just going to take a quick look. So you could either do that now, and if you notice your photo, it may not look like it's hanging over the edge, but Betty did tell me it will need to hang over that edge. So if you've got, like I said, you can wait and put this down, or you can just cut a little strip later and put it there if you want. But I think I'll go ahead and just put a little strip now because I'm looking through everything and it does pretty much look like Betty's got all the papers we are using. So I'm going to take out this green. And you should have this extra green piece also. Yeah. And I'm just going to measure first, and then I'm going to put the green. Okay, awesome. And see how it does kind of bubble out? There'll just be a little bit. So I'm just going to cut a strip. That's 1 inch, and then by 5. corner rounder. So I'm just going to use the small one to match pretty much right there, sort of. Didn't match very well. So I'll let it hang over just a hair, and then I will trim it. Of course, everything wants to act up. Sorry, guys. Nothing was acting up today when I was crafting. Just when we get live. Yeah, I want the green anyway, so I'm going to trim it with a knife. And we'll just run our craft knife along the bottom and on the side. Oh, hi, Wilbur. He came down, standing at the door, and he's like, let's play ball now. No, Wilbur, it's Friday night craft night. I was like, the weather's good, Mom. Let's go play ball. Oh, wrong side. Got to pay attention. Okay. Now, when we turn it over, it looks very nice. Oh, thank you. Yeah, they're my Easter nails. Okay, one thing we want to do, though, is we only want to glue on the sides and then the bottom. But we want to come about 3/4 of an inch on the side here. I like to put my photo down the front of the frame, but you can go from the side. So I'll just add some adhesive here. And then remember the 3/4. Oh, don't go all the way down. There we go. 3/4 at the bottom. And this will give you plenty of room. I'll stop here at this indent just to slide my photo down. And again, we have our marking with the hole. So you can either slide the photo right down in. A lot of times I just poke it in. And then we have the gate. Now the gate, and I meant to bring those home too, the little dots that you just rub on the back. I, again, was not thinking. So I want to center this because we are going to add some adhesive, or if you have those really cool rub-on dots, we just kind of want to go on the sides. And you're only going about halfway up on the gate. Because you don't want glue. You don't want to get glue where your photo's going. And the other side. Again, just halfway. Just a little bit. Super cute. And we'll need the foamies. I call them foamies, but they are your foam. Well, they're foam stickers. We're going to use the spring. So I'll just take this completely out of the bag. So cute. I've done a lot. We did the cards with this collection. What else? I did something else with it. Oh, I used some of it with my Charlotte's Friends. We used some of this collection in this book. Remember, we used this is the Simple Stories Vintage Spring Collection. It goes with a lot of different things. They did a great job. Okay, we're going to be using a lot of those. And we want spring. So that is going to go right here on the top. And I do want to add just some adhesive to the top of your foam. And that one is done. Now we want to just flip over. Hold on. Did I put mine on wrong? I did. Okay. On your photos, when you flip this over, I did. I put my paper. I went this way. No harm done. I put my paper on incorrectly. That's okay. This is supposed to be at the top according to your photos. That's not a good way to start out the show. It was supposed to go this way because we're going to flip up. But mine's going this way, and that's okay. We are going to be using this, so we'll be tying a ribbon on, and we will be punching a hole. So we'll do that in just a second. But right now, we want to, that long fence that we have. So this little garden fence is going to go along the bottom. Yep, looks like we're going to overlap. So just, I think they're both going to be the same. Oh, there we go. Now you just overlap it just like you're doing wallpaper so that you match it. Yeah, well, it's still okay. It is still okay. And then we want to open. I love these chipboard pieces. We're using a chipboard piece as a tuck spot. And we are going to use the bingo with our cabbage right there. Now, if you have with your photos, if you are looking at yours and you're seeing that I've missed something, that's okay. Just go ahead and pop it on. Like I said, I don't have the actual book here. So I am following along also with the photos I took on my phone. And they are not in order, of course. There we go. Nope. We'll just need our hole punch. So, however you want to punch your holes, if you just have if you just have a small hole punch, you'll do them individually. If you have this big workhorse, hi Joan, thank you. There are still some kits in the warehouse, and we are going to cut out our tags. Simple Stories definitely has made it. I mean, these flip albums just are great with Simple Stories. There's so many elements to use with this. Then you'll just punch a hole in the center. If you want, you could add a brad to every one of them. Isn't that good enough? And now the bunny goes on the front. I'm just going to give those another burnish. I'm going to punch right in the center there. I know they're not lining up perfectly, but I need to punch them all together so that they'll stay together. And then for this little guy, I'm just going to put it on top. You can leave it square, or you can cut those corners. That way I can reach it better. And if you want to, I think I will, because this is a heavy acrylic and it's kind of sharp. So I'm going to just follow the lines of our cute little tags. And in our bag, so we'll need to get it looks like the white lace. It's in its own little. Oh, here we go. Look, inside ribbon. Oh, wow. She even marked those for us. Inside ribbon. So you have this baggie that is inside ribbon. Now that's really awesome. Okay, inside ribbons is this one. And you got a good piece here. So I'm just going to poke it through the acrylic first. The only thing is, when we tie that around, we are going to have to open these all. So, you know what? She does have this tied for inside the book. And it looks like I'm not going to tie it in a knot for that reason, so we can open our book. Let me show you. So I'm just kind of have it flopping. Otherwise, because we will need to untie it to get into there. But super cute. And let's go ahead and trim those edges. So I have to tell you, Betty picks up laces at antique stores and places for her kits. And this one, I'm pretty sure is from one of her many travels. Pretty cute. Whoops. Okay. Let's put the fence down first. We're going to put it down just like we did the other one on the front. Now, you're just going to match these when we put this together. So I think I'll go ahead and match this first. We'll just add a little adhesive to the edge there. There, now we just have one nice long fence. So I'm just going to kind of hit all the more substantial areas of the cardstock. And she die cuts. This is not done with the Cricut or Silhouette. She hand die cuts everything in your kits. So if you've never had one, it is really, they're very relaxing. And just make sure you don't put things on upside down. Oh, so one thing too, we got to remember we have a hole back here. So I need to come up. Um, my hole is right there. So it's going to be right here. So again, grab your guide. And the reason we want to grab this guide, when you're using the guide, like don't put it down here because it's meant to go, this width is meant to go here. Right now, like I said, we're not worried too much about the holes. I'm just worried about placing this down, or you can just lay it there so that you have an idea as to where to lay this. And again, you can have it hang over the edge. You'll just add some cardstock to the side. You all do so many cool things to do and buy. We don't eat. No, I'm kidding. Kim, cut back on your groceries a little bit, okay? I'm going to angle this a little bit also, just to make sure I leave lots of room for the holes. Now we only want, remember how these chipboards kind of bend? So you won't break them. We're only going to go on the outside edge and the bottom. Oh my gosh. And I just put a brand new needle in last night. This should not be happening. Okay. I'll be right back. Later. I haven't had those clogged before, but they have been. So basically this side and this side. Okay, let's hold this for a minute. These chipboards, you need to hold them so they'll flatten out. Not going to put those in there now, but that is made to tuck right back there with the little bunny sticking out. Okay. You can leave that there or take it out. I'll just take it out to set this aside. And that is our first page. And I think just to help it a little bit while we're working, I'll put that on. Okay, our second piece. And also you'll notice she's kind of already got the orientations up here where they belong. And one thing that she did that she told me that we can do if you guys want, if you don't, is we're going to fussy cut around and then straight up and cut the butterfly off. Okay. I know some of you are like, no, I'm not. Yes, we are. Okay. Again, just watch what you're pulling from because some of these are very delicate. So put those aside. And I'll put this down. And this is actually, let me show you. This is going to tuck into that pocket. And these are just little tags to put in there inside. And so, first thing we're going to do is put down our cardstock. And I'm checking for, no, we're good on directions this time. Awesome. So the green is what's going to show. The one thing though, I do, you know what, Kim, I know how expensive crafting is. And I know that, there's a lot to it. And so that's one thing I appreciate you guys going to Country Craft Creations to get your supplies. But that's why we give back to you and we don't charge you for the tutorials. So I'm just checking that everything fits nice. So that's one thing too, to kind of help you. I know there are so many wonderful projects out there. And so that's one way the designers and myself give back to you is with these tutorials not costing. I know this one is more of it's not really a tutorial because there's not a lot of building. It's more of one of those relaxing projects that are fun to do. But still, we're not charging you for the tutorial part. And you get to have the project and then basically just measure and you can remake more of these with your lightweight chipboard. So they are done with the lightweight chipboard. And for those of you that are great at recreating, there you go. You just recreate it at home. Now I am looking at this and I'm noticing there is lettering. So it is directional. But yes, I know. I wish that we could all have an unlimited crafting budget. But that's where we cut back on food. Who needs to eat, right? Remember when your kids or your nieces or your nephews or your neighbors' kids or your friends' kids were outside playing and they didn't want to eat, go to the bathroom, nothing. So they wouldn't come back in. Well, we're reliving our childhood, aren't we? When we're crafting, we don't want to be bothered. Okay. Now, this is my top. So once again, this is my top. Check your lettering. I just want to make a mark. But this right here is going to go. Actually, I am going to be trimming this. Let me trim this first. This is going to go into our ring. So actually, we don't have to worry about marking that. We do have to mark the back side is all, but nothing major. All right, if you're ready, we're going to cut. In the picture, though, she left a little bit of the cream color. And boy, Betty's a great fussy cutter. And so if you leave a little bit of that cream, it gives it that shadowy look. And don't try to be too crazy here. Just kind of wiggle your scissors back and forth. We're not going to try and cut every detail of that doily. Remember, it's a shadow, so. But do use some either scissors like I'm using, the K-Tool Success. We did just get a new shipment in. It makes it so much easier, or your little embroidery scissors or specialty scissors. And then there is just a tiny border, and yes, part of the butterfly's antennas will stay there. Not that hard, I promise. She did not do any inking. I'm going to just go around the edges here. Nothing too heavy. Just enough to give it a little definition. I did notice it might be a little long at the top, so we'll glue it down first. But it is a pocket. So we're going to go down the left side and along the bottom. You're going to leave the rest of this open. But when I turn it over, it becomes the right side and the bottom. Line it up with the bottom and the left-hand side. Oh, I know. Me too, Sharon. Now I can't live without it. And I'll turn this over, trim the top because it is extending over. Re-ink. And the ring will go, it will go in here. So that's going to also help hold it down. And then we have a chipboard that goes in here. Let's just take them all out. And I'm really secretly hoping there's some left over because I want to put them in the other Charlotte's Friend album. And I love these. So we're going to use this one. And inside of that we went through, you have your tabs. And I'm going to put the white to the outside. So we're going to just fold that in half. We're going to burnish that. And it looks like she just glued that together, and we're going to put it on the back side. So again, if you wanted to wait, you could cover this with your leftover cardstock that you have. Otherwise, it will just be glued down there. You still can cover it if you want to just cover the top of that. And then it looks like on here, she did leave this inside. And then she took one of those paper clips that you had, and she uses it on the book. And we're going to take our pink, should be a pink butterfly. A pink butterfly? I don't have a pink butterfly. It shows a pink butterfly. So I'm going to hold off on him. But otherwise, yes, we'll put a butterfly right here. We could even cut this in half if you wanted. But we'll go ahead and glue it down. And, you know, she may have, it kind of looks like, I can't believe I walked out with this book. You guys, I'm pretty sure this is going to go, remember our tags? But I'm going to come back to this. I'm not going to put it on yet, but it looks like it might go on here. So we will come back to this. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does. Anyway, I am going to ink it up. Mine has a few rough edges from the dye, which is just fine because it gives it that rustic look. But before I glue it on, I just want to make sure it is going to be left over, which is, that's cool. That will tuck in. Of course, I did mine crooked. So I'll trim it. So I'm just doing that rounded end, not this top part. Don't stick this in your book yet if you're using glue. Otherwise, it will stick to your book. Super cute. I love how chunky these get. But for right now, let's just take that out first, just for a second. And let's get into this one here. We want grow. Now for this, it looks like I do need to have a marking. I don't want to put it where my holes are going to go. Doesn't matter. We just need to make a mark. So my grow will sit down below that. So this is a great project, especially if you have a crop that you're going to and you want something different and unique to work on. Grab one of these kits. The color sheets are with them that show you everything I'm doing. And that way you've got yourself something fun and unique to work on. So let's flip it up. We got to remember flipping it up. And let me go to the next photo on my phone. Okay, there it is. Now, this one, oh, that's cute. So we have, I just love this doily. And again, you can choose which side you want to use. And it sits right to the left. And then she's cut. Isn't this pretty? So this goes to the bottom. The center here will match the center. You know, I never thought of doing that with a doily. That really dresses it up. So cute. Love it. Then we are going to take the guest check. And this is going to sit. So we're going to have to make, let me show you. We're going to have to make our marks. Holes go down. And we don't want this to get in the way of our rings. And it does stick over a little bit. So you will have this side again if you want to add some cardstock. And it looks like, so it's up to you. You could leave this as a little tuck spot. She didn't. She just made this as a really pretty page because then we also want to get the word today. And I want to cut this because I want to have a better placement. I don't want to just slap it down and find out it's in the wrong spot. No, we're not going to use the hearts. I love it. See, we have a Facebook group for those of you. I know some of you aren't on Facebook, but it's so cool to see you guys networking and meeting new people that you um, live by, and now you're meeting. It's so cool. Technology lets us do that. So again, we want today here, but we don't want it hanging over the page. We don't want it in the way of our little holes, but we also have a little curly cue. Remember those curly cues she cut for us? Oh, this is cute. Oh no, she stole your package. Um, Again, see how neat this is to take to an event or a crop where you have to have your own projects. And now you've got something to work on. So that is going to go onto our chipboard. Okay, we can get everything down. Move that because we're going to put him back. So first thing I'm going to put down is the doily. Again, you can decide which polka dots. I'll go with the more subtle. Get these larger pieces of cardstock. This is a beautiful doily. I'm going to have to ask her about this die. Reminds me of a Bo Bunny, but I don't think it is. Now, this guy, if you remember, this center is going to be the center of that flower. Okay. So I've got to go in this way. So this is the direction it's showing in the photo. Do use a cloth. The art glitter glue will dry clear, and this will help soak up if any of it comes out, but then it won't be on your fingers. And when you have gold paper on your fingers, they don't always mix, as you know. It just doesn't mix well. And then, again, we need to have today down. So I think I'll put, this is going to hang over. There's really nothing you can do unless you put it somewhere else. So I'll just lay that there. I won't glue it yet. We'll put down the word today. Remember, make your marks where your rings are going to go. Okay, now we can put this down. Again, you can leave a little open to tuck if you want. I don't see that she has anything tucked in there. So on here, on mine, I'm going to use, since I did that little thing there, glitter. Oh, glitter would be really nice, you guys. Let me show you that. So let me grab this. This was from our chipboards. And let's use some stickles or glitter. I've got both. I'm going to go with this one. And I know a lot of you did, and we have more of this one coming in. This is the nebula. The stickles in a pot. Absolutely love it. So, if you like the glitter, we do have this. You can use regular stickles. I use this, if you remember, on our Christmas when I did Christmas at the Inn. This is a handy thing to have for boo-boos like this, where I added the glue. And now it marked it all up. And this, um, the Stickles glitter gel, I've got it in red, all colors on the website. Okay. Now, when that dries, you won't see where that glue is because I'll put another layer. And so, and it looks pretty sticking out there. You really can't see. There you go. So that's one option for you. Oh, and we have to put our little curly Q here. Okay, that one is done. So our first one, our second one. That's throwing me off because I did that. I just noticed no, we have holes here. Are you telling me I just did this again? No, I did not. Okay. I'm getting myself all mixed up here. Here and here. I still may go back and use regular glitter if that doesn't dry the way I want it. Okay, so now that's going to be at the top. The reason I have it kind of in front of me is for orientational purposes. Okay, our next one has these cute little things already adhered to it. Oh, this goes in here, but we'll set those aside with our others. So you have a little piece of acrylic on the back, cute watering can, and we're going to have pink, it looks like, on this side. Now, you may see a little bit, oh no, that's the back, sorry. No, this is exactly what we have. And it looks like, remember back on, I need that up, it's got to dry. Do you remember back when we were doing this one? So it looks like she may have cut that in half. Now, on the written instructions, it may tell you to do that. I did not, but it's fine. We're actually going to be using this one, and I like the paper clip to show anyway. So I wouldn't have covered it. Totally up to you. You'll see on your instructions. Oh, Diane, that's awesome. So you're going to retire from, oh yeah, because it's almost done, isn't it? Yeah, that's a lot of work. I don't know how you do that, girly. I just don't. Okay, let's go ahead and put this one down, the plaid. And again, it is directional. You'll see the plant, but it's not a major directional if you happen to put it down. That's awesome. Tell you what, I don't know about you guys that have retired, but when my husband retired, and when, believe it or not, I kind of retired when I stopped working and started the scrapbook store. We're busy every single day. Crafting keeps you super busy. Crafting is wonderful. And we're supposed to keep busy, right? Okay, I've got some excess here, so let's just clean that up. Awesome thing about these books, totally all yours. If you don't want to do it this way, you definitely can go totally rogue and do your own thing. Okay. Remember, template needs to go down from the holes, and I do need to kind of make a mark where they're semi going to go. I can erase them if it doesn't hit in the right area, because we have a doily that will be going down and we don't want to get in the way right there. And our doily does go down flat. This is actually a tuck spot pocket, and it goes over to the left. You're going to leave, well, let's do this, okay? So we don't poke holes. When you turn it over, there are going to be holes. So I want to also use my guide again. I'll make another one here. So when I put this down, you do need to stay away from the hole or it's going to go through your pocket. And let's go ahead and just put those aside for a second. This is my top, and I'm going to flip it over. And so our next piece is this one. And I'm just waiting for my photo to come up to make sure which one's going down. I think it's the yellow. We just did that one, the blooms, and then the back. Oh no, it is this side because we're going to put a frame. Oh, good, Tanya, you're there. I didn't see. Tanya said, I am right. Okay, we're good. Tanya's like my second set of eyes. She double checks so I don't mess you guys up. That glue smeared, and trim the top if you need. All right. That's good. So that's my back side. So on here, because our holes will come through. Let's go ahead and mark holes down. We do have a frame. It's nice to have those guides beforehand, and it's nice to have the way to mark them. There it is. Yes, I love the Cricut Craft Blade. I'm telling you, it is the best. I think it's the best one out there. And then with all the replacements that come with it, no, it's awesome. And I'm pretty sure we still have some left in the store. It's wonderful. I very seldom change the blades, and I use it daily. Okay, so we have a hole on the bottom because remember I don't want to put that pocket. And this is going to be fun. I am going to go ahead. We're going to use the beautiful flower side. And I'm going to go ahead and just ink this. It's a tuck spot. And what I love about these is how they get chunky. So you have holes at the top and holes at the bottom. So see, there is a chance that we might need to trim this. And I am going to go ahead and trim mine off. And I'm going to trim it 1/4 of an inch off because I need to make sure I'm in between these holes, unless you don't mind a hole in your pocket. Well, I guess you wouldn't really have a hole but still, I'm going to put it like where the holes would generally be, so that I'm within this frame, the frame of the holes, if that makes sense. Okay, doily. I want it to stick out a little bit. Another really pretty doily die. She's got some gorgeous dies. We're going to have a talk because these are really pretty. Hers, she's had for years, she said. She's gathered them. She does a lot of traveling and picks them up wherever she goes, and she's had them for years. That is just flat. And then 3 sides. When I turn it over, the top, the left-hand side, and the bottom. Right, you only punch them on the top, but I didn't want it down too low. And I needed that visual guide so that I don't mess up. Now we get to do that fun decorating. One thing that you're going to use is your chipboard. And it sits on top. Kind of at an angle. A little bit. But we want the bloom off of our foams. And it comes kind of over our doily, but it sits right at the top of our pocket, but not in the way of our holes. Then we'll put our chipboard down. This I would probably put all the way down. You don't really want to use it as a tuck spot. And it's almost touching the blooms. I don't want to use it as a tuck spot because the cardstock behind it's just not strong enough. Let me move something. Okay. We're going to be trimming this the same way as we did the first one. See, that will tuck in. That glue off of there. So I'm going to go ahead and trim my corners. I'm going to trim the center and we'll poke a hole. And it looks like she did use 2 different ribbons on this one. She used this from your inside bag, this narrow pink. And a green. Right here. And the green's going to go on first. If you want. So if this is where, if you wanted, you definitely could put in some not brads, but what are those called? Eyelets. And we'll put the pink in the back. And yes, she just tied these in knots. Hi, Monica. How are you? Oh, look how pretty that is. Love it. And my pink. And we'll just tuck that in. I have to show you. I have to use this because watch this. I have this new toy. The Ryobi vacuum. Watch this. It's a little big. There it goes. Look at this cool little tabletop vacuum, guys. It comes with a rechargeable battery. And I can use it while we're working because it doesn't make a lot of noise. Is that not the coolest? Home Depot. Again, I'm just going to tuck that in. That's that chipboard. Super cute. And remember this watering can? Now, there's something cool about this die. Look, it has some slots. And let's get into our greenery that she cut. This is too crazy. These are awesome. Let's see. We've got this one and this one. I'm matching to the photo. Oh, I know. I love it. It looks like, use this one. This is another die. I love it. You're going to just poke it in through those little holes or slots. I don't know where she got this, but it's amazing. Okay. On our watering can, which is going to go down here. Oh, that is cute. She's got a lot of different slots you can add things to. That's really cute. But I need to add just a little bit of adhesive to my leaves. Oh my goodness, that's the back of a Christmas paper. So remember, you do not have to use, I mean, you can use your holiday papers. Check the backs. Yeah, check your backs. And this looks like it's going to just be glued here, kind of in the center area. Oh, and we need to tie a pink ribbon. I'll add just a little. Oh, I just noticed my little watering can. There are some little holes for the water spout. Just poke those out. Add some adhesive to the thicker part of the cardstock. And there are a few of these kits, a few more. I don't know how many are left. I don't know because I know some just sold. But if you're wanting one, you're going to want to go in and grab it because this is the sparkly ribbon. Remove this guy. And we're going to just tie. Should have done this first, but it still works. So we're going to tie this onto our handle gently, just gently. 90-degree. I think I'm going to hang on to these because we could tuck those in there as a, see, they could become, they just might, a cute pull tab. So yeah, these semi bigger pieces we will hang on to. Look how cute that is. And then to put little notes, pop some pictures in there that haven't been matted. Really cute. So let's flip this over. We have our acrylic. And now we want to grab a frame. And it looks like we are going to go with the birdhouse frame. Oh, isn't this pretty? So it has the birdhouse. She did put the acrylic on here, so we are going to be using some tape. This will go down. We'll put that on first. Then you are going to grab your other chipboard with this gold, and she covered the crocus. So cute. These are just a nice change from designing something like that. It's so relaxing. Okay, so I'm going to definitely get out. Oh, my red line. Now, you also have two different sides if you notice. So this is not Doodlebug. I think this was the Bella Boulevard. One side is gold and one side is silver. And I want this gold here. And you know what? I'm going to lay this down. And I'm just going to take my pencil. Kind of give me some perimeters as to where to put my tape. Oh, stay there. And then I already know my holes are down here. When I flip this up, they'll be at the bottom. You can use score tape or redline tape, whichever. They will both work. I just still have this left from a kit we did. So I'm going to use it. Let's put this away. Now I'll come on the inside of my marks. And don't forget to be watching next week. I won't have any live tutorials. We'll just be live from Creativation, bringing you new products. I'm excited to see what's there. We have 2 fun shows this year, Creativations and the Collins Show this summer, where we'll get to see all the new holiday stuff. So we're going to have lots of fun live shows next week. And we'll be live in Scrapbookers too on Facebook, Scrapbookers of Country Craft Creations. So you'll be able to see it in both places. And I'll be dead tired. But it's going to be lots of fun. Okay. Come on. And I'm pretty sure we'll be doing a lot of giveaways from there. So that's another fun thing. Yes, you do have to retire. We miss having you here all the time. I don't know how when people retire get bored, because if you have a hobby, let me tell you, there's no boredom here. Okay, this needs to go down, and you definitely, oh goodness, want it completely covered, because you don't want your picture to get stuck. Whereas that could be a problem. So if you have the eraser or anything, I'm just going to use my stuff here. I can never remember what it's called, but it's in line on our store. EK Success. Smells really good. But it's safe to breathe and all that stuff. So I had some sticky areas. Now I don't. Okay, isn't that cute? Let's clean that up. I know, I'm crazy about checking my orientation. I've got my markings here. And it looks like this is going to go right up to the top. But again, you only want to do on this one. You could even just do one side and the bottom. That would give you more room. So I'm going to do this left-hand side and the bottom. I want to see something, how well it lays down. And then when you put your photo in, then you just put your dabs of glue there. But I'm thinking that might make it even easier to get your cute little picture back there. Whoops. Did I not put glue down there? I didn't. I put glue. Did I put glue at the top? Yes, I did. Okay, I left my bottom open. It doesn't matter. Tian, I understand. I know. I understand the pain. I think all the time I'm going to use up what I have. And then I'm like, nope, new stuff's here. I have to teach new stuff. And to be honest with you, though, this collection is the first one that I have used like everything. And my Charlotte's Friends, I have used probably 2 full packs of Charlotte's Friends. And all of this, because I put that with it, and the G45 spring line. It's amazing. I just thought how gorgeous this is together. So I think I'll add just a little bit of glue right there. And then that will still give me, watch, lots of room here to tuck my photo in. And then I can add some more glue if I want. Oops, wait, oh, just a minute. You can't have that. It's a rock. Charlotte brings me rocks. No rocks. And she wants to eat them. Okay, we need the word flowers from our foamies. And they're going to go down here with our birdhouse. Kind of hanging off the bottom, it looks like. So it's going to stick after all. We'll just add a little bit more glue here. I like to make sure it's permanent. And that's kind of permanent. It's really wanting to stick. And then we're going to add this across the top, however you want, but we just need a little bit of adhesive. We only want it to catch on the chipboard itself. Okay, page 3. We're done with there. Let's go to page 4. We're getting there. So page 4 looks like we're going to start with this side. This is going in a frame. Okay. I'm just kind of getting my bearings here, guys. Then when we flip it up, it's the yellow side. And we're going to make pocket with, okay. Oh, look at the bunnies. So I'm going to take them off of this side because we have some layers. And I'll leave those guys all intact so we can put those together. And then the same here. Oh, cute. And she did tell me we'll have a little piece that's been pieced here. So you might see a seam, but it looks fine. She was worried. Betty was. And I'm like, nope, it looks just fine. We're going to put that to the top, and we'll put our pink on first. Love the Simple Stories color vibe. And I brought in all the colors from the Color Vibe collection. Well, hi, Nick. How are you? I brought them all in because they're just awesome to work with. And now Charlotte brought in a rock and she's rolling in it. Honey, you can't have a rock. But whatever else she brought in, she's going to eat. What did you bring in? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You didn't. Why do I have dogs, you guys? Why do I have dogs? She brought a dead worm in, and she's rolling in it. Good thing she's having a bath tonight. Dogs and kids. No, dogs and boys. No, my daughter actually brought in more worms than my boys. Charlotte, well, she ate it. It's good protein, right? And it was dead. Well, I'm glad you're joining us. Yeah. Can I just tell you guys, don't get 3 beagles. I've seen other people I'm in a beagle group on Facebook. How cute. They have 3 beagles. They all get along so good. They do such cute things. Not mine. My You all know pretty much my beagles, but we just got done with them on antibiotics because they all 3 had kennel cough, and they never leave my backyard. No, they did go for a walk. I take that back. But, 3 beagles don't do it. Yeah, it is good protein, and I'm glad she ate it. She brought a mouse in one day. We live on acreage, so she went out there in the backfield area and brought home a mouse, and she's just like a cat. And I just about died. Because our neighbor has barn cats, and so it was not completely alive. I think the barn kitties had it first. Okay, we've almost got everything cleaned off. Even though everything was pre-cut for the boards, they still, depending on how you lay it down, will need to be cleaned a little bit. It's such a cute, fun project. Okay, let's ink those edge. I don't want her gifts. Well, at least the dogs keep things interesting. Okay, let's start over on this page. We're not too worried about directional this time. So let's go ahead and put our guide down. Now, as you can see, we're getting bigger and bigger. Our guide almost fits. And once we get to where we're on the 8x8, which is next, we'll punch the hole. And then we basically just use the 8x8 as our guide. But it's so nice to have this now. So there's my holes at the top. And our next frame, isn't it just adorable? And again, it does go side to side, so it might hang over just a little tiny bit, but not much. This one is 7.5 by 7.5. And we are going to put this 4x6 cut apart in the back. Now, it is a tight fit. And from your chipboards, we have this chipboard cluster, and it's going to sit right there. So it kind of evens out the left and the right-hand side. And we are going to add a cute little, some of the cute little foams to it. So first thing I want to do is turn this over and let's just add it to the 4x6. Like I said, it's a tight fit, so go right along the edge. And get glue there. And also, let's make sure we don't put it on upside down or drop it and get glue everywhere. Too late, right? Another option would have been, I think, easier to put it down on the cardstock, and I did not. And that will cover my little glue mess. Yeah, I do think maybe I did that wrong, and I think maybe Betty did put that down first, but either way is fine. If you I mean, we're not really going to use this as a picture frame, so I can still add glue to it. I think it's more of a cute decoration, but you could still put a frame inside of there. Not a frame, a photo. You could cut it out inside of there. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere mine all the way down. These are also just fun coffee table books um, that people can go through and you can say, yes, and this is what I do. You make pretty things. Yeah, next time, or if you haven't gotten your kit yet, or if you've got your kit and you're just watching, just glue that down onto the cardstock first. Now, another thing that is cute, if you want, you can pop these up on foam tape if you have some. If you want to make it a little more dimensional, because you do have room. You do have room. Those are too small. And I would just put these right here. So I am going to pop these up. This is just an option. Have it hang over the back. Again, you might want to cover that with cardstock. And then we want to add the word garden from the foam. Oh, we're actually going to use some more of those. So garden will go right here at the top. Then we want that other piece of greenery. It looks like it was tucked right down in here. I'm going to take that stem off just a little bit more. Just lift up my chipboard. Oh, how cute. And I'm just going to gently bend this over and add my adhesive so I don't have to move it. And those are pretty secure. I'm just going to let them kind of free move. And then we want another one of our foam pieces. Well, we're going to want hello. No, did she use hello? Yep, she used hello. And I can just pop that right up there. Or if it's just sitting on the frame, you wouldn't have glued this edge down. And then we have a blue butterfly. But the yellow butterfly, the photo shows it going the opposite direction. Oh, that would be this one from your foam. On the site. Oh, do you mean on? Oh, they're not sold out, are they? Here, let me get you the link. They're all no, um there's just like two left. Now I can um Betty said that she can make more. She is actually gone out of town, and let's see, it says 3, just bought one. Not sure if you pulled a kit from the warehouse. And so I'm not sure how many are left. Tanya can check for us. I just think there's 1 or 2 left. But you know what, Nicole? Or not Nicole, I'm sorry, Nick. Nikki. Yes. And did you got your kit, right? Um, because my favorite for our birthday bash number 2 virtual retreat on April 13th, the boxes are sold out and I'm so sorry. But we have my favorite birthday cake is strawberry shortcake. So that's why I chose the one collection you have in your box, Nikki. Yes, wait till you see what I did. I hope you like it. It's a little different orientation. And I'm telling you, I can give you a sneak peek, but you don't want to miss out when we do our 1-day virtual retreats, like for our birthday bash, because we do some pretty cool stuff and our designers are amazing. I'm telling you, they are just amazing. Of course, you guys knew our designers were amazing. Okay, So Lovely is already here. We have our little bees. And the nice thing is when we're done, if you have things left over, which it looks like you will, you can use them elsewhere. Because that looks like we are done. Isn't it cute? Okay, flip her over. I definitely will have to do something there. So we're going to flip this over. Now this one is the one where we have a little bit more work to it because we have, oh, so cute. Okay. We have our cute tag. Excuse me. And we have our cute bunnies. And we have our cute this. And we have this. This goes to our other pieces and parts. Okay. Right now, I just want to set this little guy aside because we do mat this all. But we want to start here with our tuck pocket. Our little bunny border. Look at this. So if you have some spots here, go ahead and poke those out. And one thing that I'm going to do on our bunnies, I want to do a little bit of shading. And she actually took a Jelly Roll marker, pen, Sharpie, anything you want, and made little whiskers. So all I'm doing is taking my tea rose. You can use any color. And I'm just going to shade here. And the bottom part is tucked in. So look how cute. We made some little bunnies. Okay, I'll give you a sneak peek when we're finished. This is our last page. Then we're, oh, careful of those ears. If you have some little, especially the doodle bug, I don't, but you could take the little black eyes right there and put one on for the nose if you wanted. But I am just going to go ahead and draw with my little jelly roll thing some whiskers. Now, you don't even have to do this at all. I can't draw whiskers that well either, so. You could even color in if you wanted on the ears here. Bunnies are nature, so they're not perfect. And then the thing is, if you do all that and you're saying, I don't like it, you turn it over. So cool, huh? Don't worry. There's no errors here. And that's the fun thing. It's just all fun. So he is going to go. Our little bunny family is going to be glued right on the top. I'm going to go ahead and ink my little pockets. These are addicting, I'll be honest with you. Even though I love creating mini albums and folios. These are just fun. And you really can do so much with it. Okay. Adhesive here at the bottom. And this is another die that I would love to have. Our 4x6 card that she cut down to fit. You know what, Nikki, I'm going to have to maybe do some earlier shows so that you can join us. Because it's fun having you here all the way across the ocean here. It's so fun to have you joining us. Okay, we need to remember we have holes. So I need to go ahead and do another marking upside down with my holes. I just need one so I don't put my pocket. See, the hole is over here, but when you flip it, so we don't want. Cute. Isn't that cute, guys? That's cute. We don't want any problems there. So now I can do the 3 sides and the bottom. Now we want to grab our foam and the word springtime. And it does cover our little bee, but that's okay because we're going to add to it. And you're going to have some bees left over, so you could come back and add some of the foam bees. And then right here under happy, you want the pink butterfly. I'm just checking that I didn't miss anything there. Okay. So I am going to glue that down. We're going to end up breaking that if I don't. I kind of bent his ear accidentally. And he's going to lose his little ear. So we're going to do a little surgery. That will probably be a place for a little bow because I have a, or we'll do something. I'll do something to preserve his little ear. And okay, let's put, I did it again. You know what? For me, I'm cutting that off because I'm just going to rip it off anyway. There we go. These are cute. Okay. So I see here we've got some different layers. The green, pink, and then this is a pocket to put those little bunnies in. So cute. Okay. Let's ink our edges and we'll glue it all together. Again, you can see what a fun project this would be to take to just a crop where you have to bring your own. It's different, it's unique, because who wants, if you do layouts though, I know you probably want to get all your layouts done. But for me, I like to have like a project to work on and go home and put my pictures in. Okay, that's a little tuck pocket. Oh, and you know what? On Facebook, when you go to the Facebook group Scrapbookers, always go into the tab labeled featured. It's where the newest videos and things are posted or our lives, and then Jacqueline has done a fabulous guide on how to find things in Scrapbookers, how to find things on the website, even how to create your website account and use your points. So be sure to check all that out in the guides. So guides and featured. Always check your guides and featured. That's where we post new files, and then also what's happening for the week or upcoming tutorials. It gets put right into the featured tab, and we try to keep it at the top so you don't have to look far, but sometimes you do. Okay, then my little pocket down here at the bottom, just a little tuck spot for our bunnies. And then say you do put a picture on one of these pages. You could take the bunnies out, these little guys right here, and actually use them for decoration because you can tuck a photo so it sticks a little bit out of the tuck pocket if you wanted to. And then let's put our bunnies in here really quick. And now these, I believe she did from the Echo Park chocolate bunny die, one of the older ones. And then we're going to put the word smile across the top. And you still can put a photo on the back. And then we're going to take this heart that's next to love and fill up that spot. Okay, buddy, let me in. Let me in. Oh, I just squished his other ear. There we go. That will stick over the top a little bit. And then she's already punched the hole for us. The only thing we need is from that baggie, and it's going to be this green lace. And we'll just tie it in a knot. Again, you can add eyelets. But if you're gentle, it should be just fine. And then you can add your 2x3 photo on there if you like. Now this one, I will tie in a knot. This is nice and stretchy. Like I said, I don't know where she picks up all her different things, but she does go to Kansas and teaches. And it's not really a shop. It's just for some friends of hers, and she makes tons of kits. And then she does get a lot of ribbons and things while she's traveling to and from, and then it's really cool. Okay. And we're going to pop that down behind there. And I just want to make sure I didn't forget anything. And if I did, and you've got the kit and it's on your book, you'll be able to just check that out on the photos. Okay, that's dry. Oh, this is going to be fun to put together. And next is our last. No, oh, we're not on our last page. We're almost on our last page. We have 2 more to go. Okay, so this one. Oh, that's gorgeous. Let's take this off. Look. That right there is just gorgeous. Okay, let's put that down. And I just want to double check our backside. Kind of get it in my mind what we're doing here. We have another cute thing there. And well, we'll find out what that is when we get there, won't we? Okay. Let's go ahead and put this down. So pretty. This whole collection's just gorgeous. Make sure I put it right side up. Oh, well, of course we could change it, but and clean this bottom. Or if you need to. Okay. So let's flip it over, and it's the solid. My books are your boards are getting bigger and bigger. There we go. So this one must be. This is the 7.5. The one we just worked on was 7 by 7. So I need to trim now the back side. Everything's getting off of the acrylic there. Okay, I think we're good. No, we're not. Okay, let's go ahead and ink our edges. I'm getting that chipboard in the center there, so it all blends together. Okay, there's our top. Frame. We're going to use, isn't this gorgeous? We're using the green plaid with the bird nest here. So cute. Okay, now I'm seeing where we're going to use some of those other cut aparts. And so we want to do the marking again with our thing here. Just so we don't put our frame too close to the top. So our frame will go down, and I'm going to set it about a 1/2 inch. Well, actually, no, I'm not. We're going to grab that beautiful embellishment here. We're going to put it down first. And it's going to go right to the bottom. And then, okay, we're going to sit. We're going to have to sit a little over the top. Unless you bring it to the bottom and we trim it. Now, she made it fit in the photo. Oh, she put her chipboards right up to where your rings will be. Okay, but no matter what, this guy's got to go on first. So you can actually make a decision. Your birdies will be a little bit underneath. I know hers don't show that way, but it looks okay. Or you can have it hang down and then we can trim them. And I think that's what I'll do. And we'll see how that looks. Oh, this is nice and heavy too. Again, some of the some of the stuff she uses, she supplies from her own stash. And I don't carry this gold in the store. And it's some again that she had picked up along her travels. Now I'm trying to keep it all right on the book. And then she makes these kits. But the paper and chipboard she, of course, got from the store. So it looks like we're going to be okay. There will be room. I just have to cover a little bit of the birdie's head, not much. Now, if you get glue on the gold, don't be afraid to just use a little. In fact, I even use just a little bit of my ink refresher, or you can just use water and wipe it off. You'll just have to let it dry for a second and then shine it up. But it will get that, it gets that art glitter glue off there. And then it looks nice. Okay, frame. And we want to be able to put photos. So we'll just slide them from the top. So we're going to leave this whole top. And I'll probably leave the center open. So I'm just going to go around the left and the right and the bottom. Watch your holes at the top. And these are going to hang over the edge just a tiny bit on each side. Again, we can get our photo in just fine. And now we want the bird cage. Isn't it cute? So our bird cage will go at the top. And we need that birdie. And yep, she did put birdie through the bird cage a little bit. And again, let's ink him. Let's go ahead and just ink up at the edge here to give him some dimension. and his little feet. You can do as much or as little as you like. I'm just going to grab my pen, make a little eye, just a little teeny one. Okay, he'll fit through there. And I'll add the glue kind of to the birdie. And again to these. Don't put it on the sides. We kind of just need to go down the middle because it is only going on this middle bar and the top. Oh, get back in there. He's already trying to leave. He says, I don't want to be in a cage. And we have, it shows another piece of fence. So I think we weren't supposed to use both pieces of fence here, girls or crafters. And I apologize. She did put a piece of fencing here. So I kind of messed that up. But it's still cute. So I hope you're watching first. Because I do mess up there. And I didn't realize that. Trying to see if we have something to duplicate a fence with. We don't. So for you that don't have your kit yet, just know, don't put these together like I did. Because she's showing one right here. But that's okay, because we have other things left over, and when we're done, we'll go back and put something cute on there. Well, I can't get that out. And this was kind of under the fence. So I think I will hold off on this. Well, that's kind of cute too. I'm just going to tuck it right there for now. Well, I don't know. It looks really good there. But I only want to add a little bit of glue to the top of the stem to grab the back side here. Because we don't want it to get glue where we want a photo to go. There we go. So we'll still have the greenery. It's the fence that I goofed. So we might be able to go back and have a word. And we'll remember that. So let's go ahead and flip the book over. And I do apologize. I should have looked at that. That's what this is for. Okay, the back side, we already have our pink down. And so this, so what she's done is it's going there. This is a pocket. And this is what that, okay, very cute. So this will go down flat. Thank you, Heather, because I can't believe I did that. And I'll go ahead and ink this. And I have another all later. I'm all, not an all-nighter, but a late nighter. Sorry, guys. I really always think we'll get done in 2 hours, and I'm so wrong. but that's okay. It's Friday night and it's great to hang out and just craft. So you want this to look like the border. And yes, it's going to be upside down, but it's okay because you really don't see it. Now, once again, we've got holes. And I don't want my pocket to be too close. And she did match the pocket to this edge because we're going to take our bunny. This is one of my favorite chipboards, and it sits right here. Okay, 3 sides. That's right. At least we're not out drinking and partying, and everybody knows where we're at. We're at home playing with paper, and love it. Okay, watch your holes. Only 3 sides, 2 sides and a bottom. And I actually had when I lived on my husband's farmhouse in New Hampshire, we were stationed at peace. I had wallpaper that looked like this. And I did that intentionally because we were in a farmhouse and farmhouse bedroom has to have this wallpaper. Okay, in your little baggie, you're going to have a blue that says inside ribbons. You're going to have this blue one. I love how she just matches everything so well. And she's going to use the pink one in there. So, oh, she wants us to do it this way. Oh, no way. I am not getting it through that way. It's too short. Oh, no. Okay. I see what she did. So she bring your blue through and just in half. And then you want the pink that has the little eyelash on the sides. This I'll tie in a knot. Cute. I know I say cute a lot. This is just a cute paper, a cute project. We're getting a lot of stuff here. Look at it just suck better. Now, once again, we need to watch for the holes at the bottom, and we don't want to go, of course, past the pocket with the glue. So make sure you mark where the top of the pocket was. I just kind of used my finger there. My mark with the hole. Bring this right over to the side. And then from the foam, let's grab the word beautiful to go across the top on the pink. And let's go ahead and make our little tag booklet. And this one does not have, it doesn't have the, what's it called? But it has the eyelid on it. I mean, the little ring. And it's up to you if you want to put that on there because then again, you won't be able to open it. So it's really cute if you want to use it. I don't because then I'll have to open it to open my booklet. I'm just going to put a dot of glue there and pick one of these cute little hearts. Oh, here. No, because I apparently broke off the bottom of that one. Okay, let me show you something. I don't know what this little eye is. I think it belonged to one of the words. It did. It belonged to smile. So never mind. Let me add glue here and add it to my smile. It was separate. I didn't notice that. I was going to put it there. So go ahead and put that on your smile. But, oh, look, we have this little teeny tiny one. So it's extra. It didn't show on your paper. But that's what I'm going to use because, again, I don't want it clamped shut. So because of time, I'm not going to cut these off, but I will go back. And I'm just going to put these all in. It's just like that first one we made. So I'll punch my holes. And I got to get Betty back her paper clips because I'm getting an awful lot of them from her projects. And I will go through and trim everything. And you can too. But we're going to take the gingham. And that's what's going to tie these all together. Again, you'll have to open them and tie it to open them and put your things in. And mostly these will be for journaling. So I wouldn't knot it, especially if you're going to do a gift. So I won't cut much off. This is really cute. It has pom-poms. We're going to just pop that inside. And that one is complete. Front and back, complete. Our last one. So, how many of you popped on Home Depot? Because I know you have. Come on, guys. I know you have. Okay, pictured, you're going to see a green polka dot. But what happened is, simple story, they went out of those polka dots. So we went with the green plaid. Now you can use your green plaid. You definitely can use any one that you want. I am going to go ahead and go with the green. And this will be the back side. So I'll just move that for a moment. But you don't have to go. Like I said, you can use the green plaid. And the frame we're going to use is the double frame. So we end up using all of our frames, is this one. So if you like it, I think it's cute. We're going to put this little guy up here at the top. There we go. And our frame just covers that edge right there. So it just looks like we used it as matting. And this is where we'll put our wheelbarrow. So it's up to you. You know what? I'm just going to stick with the green. We have so many different variants here. And then remember, you have that stack of cardstock. You know what, Diane? I don't know if they have it in the store. I had to go online because my store didn't have it. And some city, it depends on where you live. Just go online and check if your store with your zip code has it. Mine said it was only available online. And I have to tell you, though, don't buy the other thing I really wanted and I thought would be so cool is don't buy this. Okay, I cannot figure out how to properly use this. This is another one is in this little crafting series. If you're thinking of buying it, I wouldn't because I don't know how to make the darn thing work, to be honest with you. And I'm going to have to talk to Jennifer on our design team. She has it, but I don't know. You got to be a contortionist to make the thing work to use your fingers with it. And I've tried to find videos, and there's really no instructional videos on using it. But the vacuum, oh, the vacuum, it will suck up. I'm telling you, spill glitter, it'll suck it up. You won't have to clean up anything. Okay. Yeah, the vacuum is well worth the money. I want to go ahead and put this on the back. Uh-oh. No, that's correct. You know what I did? I put my paper on wrong. That's okay. We're going to put this on the back. Bird nest to the right. Now I sew too, Diane. So I used it around the sewing machine and sucked up all my threads. It worked great. Except it doesn't suck up, of course, fabric and whatnot. For that, I use my shop vac, but it does a great job on sucking up all of the threads you cut. It's Ryobi. And then you just empty it from here, and it has these little brushes. It's so cool, and a little battery you plug in, just like a phone battery. Awesome. Okay, let's get to inking. Because this is our last page, and then we will put this beautiful book together. And then for those of you doing the April 13th virtual retreat box, I'm so sorry it is sold out, but I am going to tell you, this is our, I can't believe how fast this year's going. It's our 10th year in Country Crafts existence. And we are going to be having one more one day Saturday celebration, but it's going to be towards fall. So we will be doing another. Okay, now this is going to fit almost perfect. And we have not gotten our dates together yet for that, but we will here very soon. Actually, this is now exactly where my holes are going to go. So I'll just lay it here and make sure, because this is where I'm going to start punching, that I have them on correctly. And this is going right up to the top of those holes. So I am going to go ahead now and punch the holes. Oh, no, for those, I'm going to show a sneak peek of my project for our virtual retreat on April 13th, but it's sold out. But for those of you, there will be another one come fall. Okay, so set everything, and I'm going to go ahead and punch. And this is the back piece. So this will, I hope I checked. Oh, okay. This is my back piece. So it will be setting the precedence as to where all the others are going to go. Yeah, we're going to be doing a fun fall one. And it's because I love fall. And that will be one of the conclusions to this 10th year of being in business. I cannot believe 10 years, and we're coming halfway. I mean, it's just crazy how time flies. We're already going into April here very soon. But you know what? I am so happy only to be doing this with you guys. Awesome to have you with me. Mine too, Tian. Oh my gosh, fall. Love it. Love it. Okay, let's grab our frame. So remember, your frame is going to sit right here at the bottom of your paper, and it does sit in the bottom. Yeah, fall is my favorite. Strawberry shortcake is my favorite cake for my birthday. And so we're going to go along the left edge, along the bottom, and the right edge with our glue so we can add our photos. And since my actual birthday, which doesn't count, I know, um, is a spring birthday, I was excited to do my project with one that has berries in it. Okay, let's get that down. Now we have some fun things to add. So we left the top open, and look, we're going to grab our wheelbarrow, and we're going to grab our bunny, the plaid side. And look, your bunny sits in here, and he's got, you guys, look at his tail. So put him this way, it looks like. No, let's see. How'd she do that? Oh, no, she put his little tail though over the top. There we go. So our bunny is riding inside of here. Isn't that cute? And just a little glue there for the bunny's feet. And oh, yum, Sandy. I know I'm going to eat after. So we have our floral, and it's pretty long. Wow. The paper does not want to snap off. Oh, that's from the other side. I guess it didn't stay glued on. Okay, fine. We'll fix that in a minute. Greenery behind our bunny. And, oh, you know what? So I just did my wheelbarrow backwards. She did it so it was this way. I'm not paying attention here. That's okay. Mine's going to go this way. She has hers this way. So for those of you with the photos, make sure you check your photos. Don't follow me because obviously I didn't look. Pretty silhouette. Now, I don't know about you guys. Well, I don't know where this came from. I guess this one, oh, it didn't come out of there. Okay, this one is the one we want to use here. So it looks like from the photos, you'll just spread yours out a little bit. I'm going to cut it right there. Or was it? There we go. I'm going to cut my stem off because it looks like we bring our other bunny, our wood bunny. And I guess it goes this way, but I don't like that. So this is going to go like so with your bunny across the top. I'm going to ink up my bunny. I think it is too. I love that wheelbarrow. Oh, I should have inked my wheelbarrow. I'm going to give it a little dimension in here. Just darken that pattern up a little. And I'm just loving that this is a Christmas paper, but the wood side's so perfect. And then we want homegrown. Oh, yes. How cute. So homegrown is right here above happiness. Oh, that's cute. So just go down the center. Can overlap there. Oh, that's adorable. Let's see. Then we want Be Kind, which is our other faux metal piece. Oops, we don't need you. That's for another project. And it's going to sit there. And then it looks like just down the center, we have a bumblebee that's going to join us. I need this. Yeah, we have, it looks like this little bumblebee here. Kind of in the corner. That's not what we want. Oh, we've got another little bumblebee. One. Gosh, there's just fun, all kinds of fun elements just hiding here, right? So we've got the bumblebee that's part of our graphic, and then the bumblebee foam. And like I said, you're going to have things left over. You're going to be able to go back and add anywhere you want on your pages. Okay, it looks like, yep, we've got everything there. So let's, oh my gosh, you guys, I knew this. I hope you didn't do what I just did. So mine's upside down. So I didn't obviously check like I was supposed to. So we're going to grab our frame and go with it. And you know what? It's going to be a-okay. So let's look at yours the way it's supposed to be. Oh, yeah, that was not very smart, was it? So when you flip it up, okay, yours should be this way. And then what's going to happen is this will sit here. It does cover your nest a little bit. Mine, because I wasn't watching and talking, I'm going to cover here. And you know what? It's fine. And we're going to take our last chipboard. Oh, yeah. It's just fine. Isn't that just gorgeous? Wow. Now, these are your stack of extras. I'm actually going to pull this out just so I can give it a little bit of, here. I'm just going to cut these out. You are so right, Sally. I mean, Sandy. So I'm going to cut an inch off of there. This will sit right there under my frame, giving me a little more color on that side. And Just double checking. I was hoping I had something to fussy cut, but I don't, but that's okay. We have other things to work with. We're gonna, yeah. Okay. We're okay. It's gonna be good. Three sides. We'll slide the photo down from the top. After the photo's in, you definitely, so you can add your glue across the top. Let's not cover the holes. Okay. I need to quickly slide that under there. Adhesive along the side is all a little bit on the top. Yeah, because we don't have any choices but to fix our mistakes, do we? But it's okay because it is what it is. Then we are going to bring, we still have fresh that shows in your photo. And so at least I still have that, but I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. Otherwise, it would be up at the top. Top some more. I think I'll bring it down more in the center since I have my little error there. From our chipboards. Now, right here, she's added this one right over our teacup. And now we want the word happy. And when working with this collection, you got to admit, it is a happy, happy collection. We'll just kind of let it hang over, but not in the way of our rings. Now, so what I'm going to do over here, I am going to bring some butterflies into that spot. Bring a pink one at the top. And unless you knew I put that upside down, you wouldn't know, which is a good thing. So we do have a few things that we can still add here. So I'll add a few of the little hearts. I'm kind of just using them like enamel dots. And I think that works. Okay. So see, no harm done. So now we're going to go ahead and I want you to take your 8x8. and your 7 so it'll be 7. Okay, we have two 7.5 by 7.5. So the first one, though, let's put these in order. This one is first, and then this one's going to go on top. Now, what I like to do is now I'm going to put them together. I'm going to use a couple of clothespins. Now you'll see there'll be 1/4 of an inch on the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Let's just go ahead and pinch those together. You can, again, use your guide, but now at this point, I've already poked at these holes. So I'm going to use those holes because I want them to be the same. And now we're going to go ahead and punch our holes. And in that baggie of outside ribbons that we tie on the rings, we have our rings. So I want to get my 3 rings. Thank you. Yeah, you can't tell it's upside down unless you're watching our video, which is cool. Okay. This one, and then this one. Now I'll take this one and my yellow one with the bunny on the front, and we're going to do the same thing, but these two guys are going to be the same size. Basically, there's maybe a 1/16 of an inch difference. So just line them up how you would like them. And we'll draw our holes and we'll get those cut. Now, if you don't have a guide and you're like just kind of winging it and making this, you'll just start with the hole in the center and then work evenly out to the side. Okay, what is going on here? It's be a very thick area. So I must be going through, no. Now I can go back and get rid of any markings that I made. Those out of the way. This one is when it flips up. Okay. Now our next one, of course, our smallest one goes on the front. And those two are going to, you have 2 that are going to be the same size also. Okay, I'm just looking to make sure we're getting things in order. Okay, garden. We've got our garden. And then on top will be the flowers. Now this is going to go upside down like so. So pretty. So I'm just making sure we're in the same orientation. And on this one, you're going to have a half inch on each side. You have to push your lead through. Whoops, wrong one. I do have to go back and put a few things in. this side. And right. Oh, which one? Like I said, I get nervous here. Okay. Okay, this one's going to be a thick one. I'm checking all my orientations. There we go. I'm not going to get clips on this one. So if you're using just a crocodile or a hole punch that's not like this, you'll be able to see it much better. But I have to do it that way with this guy because I don't have that clear line of vision when I'm punching, but I love it because it goes through anything. Okay, now my last one. And our cover one is with the gate. The cover is actually this one. This is the front. That one I did upside down, and then this one. Okay. These guys are the same. Oh, that's right. This one will go through that pocket. Wow, guys, 3 hours. I hope your butts aren't numb. I'm so sorry. I'm kind of worried about that one. Let me see. I got more than one marking. Okay. Woohoo. Oh, we only have one more thing to cut. And our acrylic. So go ahead and grab your acrylic. And I want you to grab your last page. Now your acrylic is going to be it might be even just a hair longer on one edge. So this is my last page. I'm going to use that for my guide and just go through it all. Okay, that'll keep it from sliding around. Those things are sharp. I have to get those picked up because of the puppy. Okay, let's start with the back to the front again. Orientation. Okay, so the birdhouse on top. Grow and okay, perfect. And then this is our cover. And then this goes on here. I'm going to use the gold on the outside. So I'm just going to kind of lay them here. I'm going to do the center first. And now the sides. And it goes on actually really quick. Getting thick though. Okay, come on. What are we stuck on? There we go. This one's tight. There we go. Let me get all this up. Isn't it cute? Okay, now when we're flipping through, we got a couple of things to do. This one, if you remember, right, this one went back in here. And then this guy, okay, so we do want to get out this pink. And it looks like I missed a green somewhere, but it was used as a faux pull tab. So have you ever wondered what to do with these little tiny tags? I know Echo Park has some of the dies, and I've always thought they're so little, but guess what? They make great tabs. That sticks out, so you know it's there. And then I'm going to take, and which I found at the bottom of my butterflies here. Remember I said there was a pink butterfly, and I couldn't find it. I just found it. So it's the die cut butterfly. That went on top. And was there, you've got a couple of extra pieces. So I need to go back through when I look at the book in the store and find out where those go. But as you're flipping through, it looks so much different than just the page. Isn't it gorgeous? I'm telling you, put this on your coffee table, some photos in there. Super cute. Now, your bag. Here's where the fun happens, is with the little baggie of goodies, because you're going to just take all of this out. And since we're this far, I'm just going to keep going if that's okay. And I'm just going to kind of divide things out. So you're going to have different colors. You just got a ton to play with. Oh, so pretty. And the netting is so fun. So what you do, it's totally up to you. You have enough if you want to cut them, but you've got enough that you don't have to. And you've got tons of them here. So put your ring so that the closed end goes back here, if you can. And then you're just going to start tying. And all I do is start tying knots, and then we'll go back, and we can go back and trim. So different colors of this tulle with the white speckling on it. I love it. Actually, I don't have to even tie a knot with that because it's not coming loose. So I've got a pink, a blue, and a green. Then look at, we've got some gold. So I'm just going to pull out a gold, and then I'm going to see what else we have because we've got some other gold pieces. This is like a white and gold. And then I'll take, this is just a gold tulle. It looks like I got a gold ribbon over there. Oh, this is kind of messy. Good thing I have my vacuum. Dark green, and we got some more tulle. But I'm going to take this gold, so now I've kind of got the gold going, and then we're going to put some solid ribbons in between. And I think I'm going to go now with, got some pinks. So it'll be fun just to go through. You can sort. Okay, here we go. We've got a pink. Let's take our pinks. And I'm going to put the darker pink in the center. These I will not. And I'll put the lighter pink over here. Thank you, Diane. I know, and it's been late, but yes, you go ahead and definitely put your ribbons how you want. I will be cutting the, oh, well, oh, that was a fabric. Okay, well, guess what? If you have this fabric one, it looks like it was cut on the grain. Be careful how you tie it because it will break. So if you've got a bunch of pieces and parts of ribbons just in a drawer, now you know what to do with them. And let's go with some greens. Put a green in the center. I love this green lace. Kind of a stretchy. Like I said, I will be cutting these. They're not going to stay this long. You know, I guess I do need to not. Oh, you know what? We could. You can cut the tulle in half, by the way. You can cut it down the center and make more than one piece. Oh, that's pretty. Let's get that in the center. I love the ribbons. It just really, I don't know. It gives it that shabby, cute shabby feeling. What's that? Gold here. And we need some blue here. And if you are one who is very organized, this could kind of, this might bother your OCD-ness. My daughter-in-law right now would be having a cow. She'd be like, they all have to be the same across. And I'd be like, yeah, you can't do this. This would drive her nuts. But this is what it's supposed to look like. It's supposed to look like the bunny's garden. It's supposed to be whimsical and fun. And put some green back here. Oh, this is a beautiful green. I'm going to show you that vacuum is amazing though. Let's get some white. But yeah, it's supposed to be just whimsical, fun, like the bunny in the garden. Good night, Tian. Thanks for joining us. It's been fun, not stressful. Now, this is where I'm going to go through. I need my sewing scissors. And I'm just going to give everything a little haircut. Now you can do each one individual. If you want them more about the same length. I mean, I'm going at an angle. And there's no right or wrong way to do that. I am just gathering them all up. And I'm going to cut these and I'm going to give you that sneak peek. Nikki, I haven't forgotten. I hope you haven't gone to sleep on us. Now, if you're asleep, I won't give you that sneak peek. Okay. There we go. Now, you guys, so cute. Look at this. That's really cute. All right, let's do a quick cleanup here. Where that glitter just go? Oh, even my jeans are covered. It picks up all this stuff. Sorry, but it goes everywhere. Okay. There is, and there's our spring book. Now, one other thing, if you want to use, you've got all this stuff. And if you want to cover it a little bit, you could put happiness there on the acetate. Just use, I would use your, what's it called, tape. Red line. Okay, let me grab that for a quick sneak peek. So, if you're doing the virtual retreat on the 13th, you're going to get a sneak peek because you're going to get to create this is my version. And like I said, the reason I chose this for a birthday box was because strawberry shortcakes are my favorite. So this is in your box, the berries. And I don't know, how much of a sneak peek do you want? You don't want me ruined. Okay, we'll just go through real quick. So homegrown, super cute. We are going to be making this together. We've got the beautiful pom-pom trims. We've got all the fun stuff. So that is in, this is one of the projects, just one of the projects for our virtual retreat on April 13th. And I'm so sorry, the box is sold out. I wish it wasn't. And I just wish I had another 300 boxes for everybody. But I have to tell you, on April 13th, we'll be announcing the date of the fall. And it'll be our last birthday celebration of the year. Oh, remember this was on here. It'll be the last birthday celebration of the year for Country Craft Creations, as in just a one-day event. And oh yeah, there's a pokey tool in there by Tiffany. There's, oh my gosh, what you guys, the projects are just adorable. The design team just really did an amazing job. So what you want to do though is make sure when the box goes live for August, September, no, it'll be the September time for fall. Please don't wait, because then we have to cut it off at a certain time, and it will be the same price. It'll be the $159, and it's going to go fast. We sold these out so fast, and people were so sad, and I'm so sorry. I felt so bad. But I want you guys all to be able to join us on because fall is my favorite time of the year. And that was the time of when Country Craft Creations that first year really started to get noticed. So super excited. And I'm super excited that we've got this all created. Super cute. This, I just love it. Just love it. And I hope you guys have had fun this Friday night making this with me. And like I said, I don't know if there's any more kits, but if we get a lot of requests, Betty does have, I know because I purchased the materials for, we have more kits. Oh yeah, the cruise. In fact, the cruise sold out so fast. The cruise ship said you cannot let anybody else in. We are cruising to Alaska next summer, or well, next June, and it sold out in what in less than a week, and I felt so bad. So don't worry, there's more to come. CCC has lots of stuff planned. Thanks, guys, and it's been I know 3.5 hours. Thanks for joining me and having this fun, and I'll see you guys live from Creativation starting next week. So be sure to get your notifications on, subscribe to my channel, and make sure you do hit the notification button so you'll be notified when we go live. Good night, everybody.